Welcome to the second part of our standard ERP presentations. In the first video, we saw how easy it is to navigate the system and, with the help of the personal desktop, document manager, built-in email and reports, how easy it is to have a real-time overview of your business. Now, let's look at the sales cycle, starting with the quotation. You can see that the system allows you to capture follow-up dates, delivery dates, salespersons, and other relevant information. Now, let's create a new quotation. We can do this in two ways: create new, or simply duplicate an existing quotation that we've already created in the system, and simply edit the duplicated details to save time if this is a customer who regularly purchases the same items. You can choose to follow up on a quote on a particular date and create a reminder for this using the Calendar and Task Activities feature. Let's fill in some information on the task. You can see the system automatically pulled the follow-up date, as well as type quote. Now we can add a time and copy someone else in the office to ensure there is continuity in the event something comes up on that date. I am also able to let the supervisor know that I'm working on sales. Being an important sale, I can set an alarm for 10 minutes prior to the event as a reminder. You can see from this that we can access the same information in many different ways, following the workflow of the person and without having to close and open windows or log in and out. Now let's suppose the follow-up date has arrived. We can see how easy it is, from this pop-up reminder, to go directly to the task and read the details. We can send reminders or alarms via messages, text, and email, tools keeping us on top of all of our tasks. The follow-up date has arrived, and the customer accepts the quote. Great news, landing a good deal. I can now create the order, delivery, and invoice directly from the quote, as I have confirmed prices are still valid, and we have plenty of inventory on hand. Standard ERP allows you to review inventory availability as you process documents. The item status bar can be set to pop up every time you open a sales or purchase document. It can also be placed anywhere that is comfortable for the user to accommodate different working styles. Select where on the screen you would like to see different windows when you open them, and in what order you would like information sorted within a browse window. Let's take a look at what information is available from the item status bar. We can, at a glance, get an idea of our inventory at this location, and, if I select the blue button above quantity, I will see inventory at all locations. I can see which orders are open for this inventory, and if there are any purchase orders for this item. I can look at shippable versus inventory on hand, and, if I have access, gross profit. The item bar is customizable and easy to set up. From the quotation, or in fact from any of the documents, I can simply go to a line item and drill down to the actual item card. Let's take a quick look at the inventory card. Here, I can see when the price was last updated. There is also a field for minimum and maximum levels, and the system can handle serial number and batch number tracking as well. We can attach a picture of the item, have a second unit of measure, box and singles for example, and make use of multiple methods of costing. Standard ERP can track costs in many different ways, such as per item, item group, or the entire inventory. You can choose to have weighted average, queued costs, last purchase cost, and last purchase cost plus extra costs such as freight, duty, etc. You can also hold the cost in the operating currency as well as base currency for those of you with multiple locations in different countries. Standard ERP also tells you in which currency the last item was purchased. You can also store barcodes, create recipes for manufacturing, review dates the cost price changed, and more. Standard ERP is very flexible and can be set up for many different needs. Costs and sell prices can be held per location by weighted average, even when using serialized or batch items. Let's go back to our quotation and create the order. From here, we see that it simply copies all of the information across, and, if we are happy that nothing has changed, we can OK and save, and the sales order is created. From this document, we can create both a delivery slip and an invoice. You will notice that I cannot complete the delivery without specifying the serial number for the first item, which is a serialized item. This ensures the picker pulls the correct item from inventory and serves as a check for the delivery guys to ensure they have the correct product. Now that we have completed the invoice, we can email it to the customer and call to collect our money. With this comprehensive functionality, you have all the necessary information right at your fingertips. We've only managed to cover a small portion of Standard ERP's powerful capabilities so far, but now you can see how easy it is to create quotations, manage follow-ups and reminders, as well as track inventory levels without having to leave your screens. Standard ERP's multitasking features help you stay on top of your business in every situation.